Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how the first things I recommend doing after setting up your Motorola Moto G05. The first thing, let's get started with connecting to Wi-Fi. So go to settings and go to network and internet, then go to Wi-Fi. Now make sure Wi-Fi is enabled and select the network you want to connect to. Enter its password if it has one, and click on connect. Wi-Fi is gonna be needed for the further steps, as well. It just enhances your experience, so you can do way more on your phone than just messaging and calling. So as we've done that, let's scroll down all the way until we find system updates. Then I'm gonna click on check for updates, and let me explain why I'm doing that. So I'm updating, I'm trying to update the phone and see if there is any update available, because it makes my phone secure, ensures it runs smoothly, and gives me the newest features. Let's try again. Okay, so I think the system is updating right now. As you can see, it says your system is updating to a certain version. Okay, it is. So now let's just wait until it updates. The first steps will be just you can use your phone in the meantime. Later on, you will be prompted to restart your phone, so then you will just need to leave your phone untouched. But besides that, you can just use your phone normally, although I'm just gonna wait for the update to get installed. Also, in the meantime, I'm just gonna change the screen timeout, because it's pretty annoying that it's turning off so quickly. So I'm just gonna go to display and settings, then find the screen timeout, and I'm gonna set it to 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna go back to the updates, so you can just see the update process, how it looks. And now the update was installed. We can click on restart now. This restart process may take a bit longer than usual, usually up to 2 minutes, and then we can continue with the next steps that I want to show you. And now let's unlock the phone and continue with the next steps. So the next one is signing into Google account. This is gonna be important for using the Play Store as well as other Google services that you may want to use. So let's go to settings, then find the accounts, which I'm not really sure where. I don't remember. So let me just quickly find it. Okay, so it's in passwords, passkeys, and accounts. Didn't see that option earlier. And if under accounts of owner it doesn't show the Google account, then I recommend clicking on add account, select Google, and now add it. If you don't have an account, you can click on create account button, but if you already have it, you can just log in with the email or phone number. Then enter the password, what I'm gonna do off camera. And now select who will be using this device. I will be using it, so I'm gonna click on next. Then agree to the Google Terms of Service. Without it, you cannot continue adding the account. And now it'll ask you if you want to backup your device data, and I recommend doing so because it makes you not lose your data in case something happens to your phone. So I'm gonna accept it. Then I'm gonna go back and let's go to Play Store, in which we'll update the apps, which is important for the same reason as updating your phone, but also some apps just won't work without an update. I'm gonna skip installing the additional apps. Then I'm gonna select use password to verify my purchases because I don't have my biometrics set up just yet. But later I'm gonna show you how to set up your biometrics as well. So I'm gonna enter it off camera. And then click on done and I'm in. Then I can click on my profile icon in the top right corner and select my apps and games, then go to updates and I'm gonna update all. As it's being updated, let's go to settings and continue. Setting our screen lock. So just go to the it's gonna be in privacy and security here, then device unlock, and if the screen lock is set to swipe or none, then click on that and set it to pattern, pin or password. But before we do it, you need to know that in case you forget your pattern, pin or password, then there will be no other way to restore your phone than erasing everything what's on it. So you may lose your data if you forget your screen lock, so do your best to not forget it. Although I think it's still worth it because with it no one else besides you has access to your private data on your phone. So I'm gonna select pattern, then I'm gonna set it, click on next and redraw it to confirm. Then click on confirm and select if you want to show notification content on lock screen. I'm gonna show show sensitive content only when unlocked and click on done. Now I'm gonna show you how to set up the fingerprint. I recommend doing so because it's convenient and secure. So I'm just gonna enter my screen lock, then click on setup and place my finger on the fingerprint sensor, which is on the power button. Tap it, release it and repeat that multiple times. Remember to move your finger between its scans, so it scans the whole area of your finger. And now you can add another or click on done. That's what I'm gonna do. And then there's also face unlock, which I don't recommend setting up. It's not secure because it only bases on the camera. On this phone, there are phones on the market that base on the IR sensors, but this one only bases on the camera, so the phone can be unlocked with a photo of you or by someone who looks similar. But that's why I strongly disrecommend doing that. But I'm still gonna show you how to set it up in case you really need it, because you, for example, cannot use your fingerprint or something else. So I'm just gonna enter my pattern, then click on setup and click on setup. Then put your face within that frame and hold it for a moment. And then I'm gonna leave these two options on and click on next. Then got it. And I'm gonna show you how to unlock your phone with these three methods. The first one is, of course, your screen can be off even. You can just tap on the fingerprint sensor and it should unlock it. See? It just unlocks. With a face you can just lift your phone, look at it, and it'll unlock it. And with the screen lock, just swipe up and enter the screen lock. And you might have noticed as I was unlocking my phone, the wallpaper has been changing each time, and I don't like this option, so I'm gonna disable it and show you how to do it. Of course you can keep it, but I'm gonna show you how to disable it in case you want a static wallpaper, and also later I'm gonna show you how to customize it to set your own wallpaper. So first let's go to home and lock screen. Then I'm gonna go to lock screen, I believe, and here we should have the option you don't really see here. Okay, it's the live lock screen. Click on that and you can disable it in case you don't want it. I'm gonna deactivate it, and now you can see this is my home screen wallpaper, and the lock screen wallpaper is the same at the moment. Okay, now let's continue with setting our own wallpaper. You can use a photo transferred from your previous device. You can download it from the internet or take it. I'm gonna take it because I don't have anything else to put on my wallpaper. Then I'm just gonna go to the settings, and in the settings you can go to let's find it, wallpaper. Now you can select the live wallpaper, photos, or wallpaper and style. I'm gonna select photos and choose a wallpaper from my photos. Then I'm gonna go to camera and select this wallpaper. Then it's gonna load the preview. And now you can adjust it, you can pinch it, do whatever you want with it. You can see the lock screen and home screen preview. Then click on set wallpaper and you can set it for home, lock, or both screens. I'm gonna set it for lock screen only. Now my wallpaper is set, so let's see. On the home screen it's unchanged, but on the lock screen it's the new one. It's kind of distorted, so if it's distorted in your case as well, you can just try applying it again, maybe it'll work this time. And now let's continue with the next step, which is actually the last one. Slide down from the top of your screen, find the finish setting up your device notification, click on that, then click on start. Now it'll hold you for a moment. Now it says that it wants me to connect to Wi-Fi, but I'm already connected, so I'm just gonna click on continue. It took really long, but let's just wait, maybe this time it'll take a bit shorter. Now if you want, you can copy apps and data from your previous device. So if you do, click on next and follow the instructions on the screen. If you click on don't copy, then you will not be able to do it through the native method later. So if you want to copy, it's great to do it now, but later you can still do it with the third-party apps, but some of them are paid, some of them have ads, some of them not transfer everything, so it's best to do it through the native method if you can do it now. I'm gonna click on don't copy. Now you can select your default browser and search engine, so I'm gonna select the Google Chrome. I recommend setting the Google Chrome, Brave, or the Firefox or Opera. Besides that, the otherwise ones I don't really like, but it's all up to you. Then my favorite search engine is the Google, but of course if you have any other preference you can set the other ones, but I think that Google has the best database, the biggest one. I'm gonna confirm my pattern for some reason, then click on more, and I can agree to the accessing Google Assistant by saying hey Google out loud without pressing any buttons. In case you do, you can click on I agree. If you don't, click on skip. I'm gonna agree to that, and if you're setting it up for the first time on this Google account, then you will need to say 4 phrases out loud to verify your voice match. But I think in my case it shouldn't show up because I have it already set yes. And now you can also agree to accessing your assistant with unlocking your device. I'm gonna skip it. Then you can also add a card to Google Pay, so you can pay with your phone by tapping it to the reader after adding your payment card if you click on add a card. I'm gonna skip it, but I really recommend doing so if you feel comfortable with doing that. And now we're all set. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.